bye they had in week 1, and we'll have to see here if Team Talon can bounce back after dropping their first game.
Yeah, it can't be good starting off the season with a loss, but you know, I can tell you from experience, sometimes it lights a fire under you. You just feel more determined to go out and beat up whoever's in your way next. It could go either way, personally, for Talon. I hope they can get that fire going.
Ready for battle.
As double shield, Reaper Junk, Lucio, Moira coming out from the side of Nova here on the attack. The opponent's going with a similar comp, except they're running Bat Mercy instead. So more Bunker-esque there.
Yeah, that's what you kind of get with these comps. You know, you get the double shield, and Junkrat and Reaper are two of the more popular DPS, but the wild cards are the supports. You know, we see the Lucio and the Moira, but people do love to run the Baptiste as well, especially on defense.
But mortality's still very good, even with that slight nerf it got in the last patch.
Stop the payload.
Gonna just fight across the bridge here, just trying to get on through. As very nice pick fight there, and make it 2.
Yeah, Sidomia really trying to get aggressive there, but got the healing taken away from him right at the beginning there. Had no peel and was taken out right away.
Right to the middle of the opposing team, gonna go straight for the Mercy, but sliding right back under that immortality to stay alive. Very nice play.
Overall, just play coming in from the back lines here for Kymore, providing good heals. The long range is one of the most useful assets we have as a Baptiste.
Ooh, there you go. Now we're getting up 3 picks there. Just trying to push on forward. Now winning the poke war in our second engagement of the game so far.
Yeah, the Sidomia and Zaylaray were finally able to kind of push forward and use the aggression that they know they're capable of to get several picks. Now the payload is already almost approaching point A.
Oh, the big blossom already at 2!
See, but wow, Dash is gonna turn this around. Let's see what Zaylaray can do with the tire. Doesn't look like it got anyone. Spawn advantage is huge, but it looks like Team Talon will allow Point to make it there.
Just got a little staggered out there at the start of the fight. You lost your Sigma, and then you lost a couple of DPS, and it just kind of went down from there.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where it's hard to tell if you feel like you should fight or not. You know, those kind of scrappy 3v2s or stuff like that, but they were disciplined there. I don't think they would have been able to stop the payload from getting to point A, so now they're set up here on this choke point and have a good chance at holding this here.
Routing navigation system.
Opening pick. Huh. Interesting. The safety foam used the beat there, but Dragon Runner was not able to survive for a bit of flux, and the picks are still kind of going back and forth right now.
I'm kind of confused on that flux. Didn't line of sight get cut there?
Potentially, that was weird because it looked like everyone else was okay after the beat was.
That's Talon. Nice double there, just driving back the attacking forces of Nova.
Yep, this is exactly why it was huge for them to move backwards and set up at this choke point, because this is a tough choke to get through on Rialto.
You just want your whole team in there to have to take on this point, and even if you lose this far forward, you get one more fighter, take it outside.
Good awareness, gets a nice immortality here. Oh, that was actually a really good gravitic flux from Dragon Runner there, but not had
ult yet to be used as Zayla Ray higher, but instead, Dragon's gonna get a double Zayla Ray, getting one on the front, and now pulling it, and pick up the last two strategies. And it works!
Yeah, I don't know who the shot callers on either of these teams are, but right there it looked like Safety Foam did a great job at communicating to the team that they needed to get away from the Amplification Matrix Supercharger combo. So they backed up, waited for those to calm down, and then they re-aggressed and won that team fight.
That's a really smart idea. They were too far back to push through that amp, so just wait it out. It doesn't last that long, and then you'll have the edge moving forward.
And switch to the Pharah. Let's just see if Cydomia and Zayla Ray want to swap to hit scan. We have seen Cydomia be a capable McCree at times.
I mean, without a pocket on a Pharah, and you already have your Orisa and your Sigma able to block them out, I wouldn't worry too much about it at this point, unless they prove to you that they can get in your back and cause some issues.
I just want to mention that Dash got their tire destroyed before the voice line was over.
Oh, but Zayla Ray's not gonna take that. Gonna get a big double. No destroying that one.
Yeah, sometimes this Junkrat, it can be risky, but it can pay off if you can get one of those aggressive tires that just have no chance of getting destroyed. And that's exactly what Zayla Ray did there. Let's cap off this excellent push from Nova.
Rialto, especially third point, is considered one of those harder points to get through, but they really didn't get contested at all there. They just kept their opponents on the back foot and kept pushing into them, not letting them catch their breath.
Yeah, Rialto just overall one of the harder maps to attack on. You know, we saw that Team Talon was able to hold them for a little bit at that choke point after the bridge, but you know, good collaboration effort on avoiding the supercharger and amplification matrix. They were able to Nova move forward and got the picks, and then they didn't really look back from there.
I have to say, Nova just playing to their strengths. They're playing around their opponent's ults very well, making them use them, and forcing out less than ideal value, which is always good to keep your ult advantage up. And they played it very well throughout the whole map.
Now we already see that Team Talon's gonna swap up kind of their strategy, go with the classic Rein Zarya instead of the double shield.
At least so far, like, I think a good pick if you wanted to swap around at this point, you know, if you need to maybe a Doomfist as they're not running a lot of CC, and you can run the Pharah with a Pharmacy here as they don't really have a hit scan. Kind of depends where you want to go with this on the attacking side of things.
Stop the payload.
Instead, just Rein charging on in, gonna get the Orisa already, but oh.
Yeah, that's definitely not the target that you want. Orisa with 600 health, not going to be taken out immediately by the charge.
It was a beautiful charge though, I'll give them that.
It was good. It was good. Just unfortunate the one it grabbed.
The aggressive Rein in the applause. The cautious Rein says, "Oh no."
This Cydomia getting ultra aggressive and ultra low, but look at that. It's able to rape away.
Not to mention, Zayla Ray and Zai both have their ults pretty much ready to go in this fight, along with the Orisa.
That fight was shut down immediately. Safety Foam and Yusuf Chiki actually had a combo there to get a couple people off of the map. Safety Boom booped him close, and Yusuf Chiki had the pole there, right above the water, and shut that fight down immediately.
Oh, and another big boop there. This time Safety Foam with Dash and Zai gonna get poppy.
The Team Talon might need to consider taking the back route, 'cause they are not getting past this bridge very well. Both Sidomia's aggression and Safety Foam's clever boots have been huge, to say the least.
Point, I would get off the Ryan Czar. You're not going to get within brawling range easy with this burst comp. They have too much shield pressure. You got Orisa, Hog, and Junk all going at you from the front. The Reaper can flank behind and destroy your tanks. You just got no way to get in, really.
Yeah, you almost wonder if like maybe a wrecking ball would be useful here.
Actually could be, especially with the lack of CC. You don't have to worry about the Reaper. Oh!
That's huge.
Another
And then you
3K.
just knew from that high ground that it was going to be huge because the Rhine was too far forward and not really able to hit it with a fire strike to take it out immediately. The squishies were all just right there asking to be blown up by the Riptire.
I just don't know what you really do here to try to get past this bridge. Like, they're just playing right there aggressively on the bridge. They already have Blossom and Hog ready to go, and the Rhine's down again, so that leaves you open.
Oh no! Oh no! Killerbot tried to beat there, but Safety Foam moved him off, and he died before he hit the ground, so no one got the effect of the beat. That's crazy. That's a heck of a play from Safety Foam.
And yeah, Safety Foam making big boots. First it was that Reaper early on the round, now the ulting Lucio. Big value so far from their boots as the Wrecking Ball coming out.
HT Marvel is going to swap to the Wrecking Ball now. Might be a little too late. The only thing I think that might be possible is a dash Death Blossom, and it's actually pretty good. They might... No, as I say that, Sidonia responds with a triple. I think with the spawn advantage, though, they're going to get this payload.
I don't know. Try at this point with the bodies on point to easily build up another ult just to try to close this out.
Now we'll see. Yeah, look at this. Nova's already coming back, pretty much full strength, just waiting for that Orisa. This is kind of slow.
Oh! Rip.
Wow. That was unlucky from Zaylaray, because obviously HT Marvel didn't try to do that. It's kind of unlucky.
If you plan them, that's like 700 IQ kind of thing. Just
it's like he knew Zaylaray had the tire, and I was like, I'm going for him. Oh, they need to take out Zaylaray. Zaylaray's so low.
So you gotta get Sai as well. He's got that Blossom pretty much ready to go in the middle of this fight. Speaking of, there it goes. 1, 2, and just the Moira remaining with the Soldier. Okay, get dash. There you go.
Yeah, the target focus just wasn't there at the end. They had a chance to take out both Sai and Zaylaray. They were both incredibly low, but not able to finish them off. And they had a great shatter there, but it was too late because Safety Foam built up another beat. And Nova putting on a pretty convincing show here on this first map. See how Team Talon responds.
You gotta say, at least going forward, you gotta be careful of these burst comps. That's especially with these Reapers they've been thrown in these newer metas. You got a big bunch of bursts from one side, then your Reaper gets the freedom to flank behind. That gives them the chance to take out your bigger tanks, or maybe take out a support in those back lines. And once you lose that support, you kind of got your supply line cut.
Yeah.
It seemed like they let Sai and Zaylaray just take over that game with the burst, at least from the DPS point of view. Hidden Chicky and Dragon Runner just went from there with the hook combos and the pulls.
Okay, take care of these swaps real quick. Alright, see if we gotta get any swaps in. Oh, I better change the map before I forget again.
Rialto 2, Revenge of the Boats.
Somebody wants to play Paris for all 4 maps next week.
That hurt me on a deep level when you said Paris.
Uh-huh.
And the 4 maps made it really bad. That's nightmarish. Like, that's just...
At least we're getting one of the better 2CP maps.
Yeah.
That's not saying much, though.
I'd say it's still like really snowball heavy Hanamura. You can easily push through. If you can get through first with good ult charge, you're probably gonna more than likely snowball second point.
Well, it kind of depends, because Hanamura really has one of the best spawn advantages for the defense on point B. I mean, the left route out of spawn puts you right there. I mean, it's hard to finish out a lot of times, like on point B. Like all it takes for the defending team is one pick, and they can immediately swing that fight back in their favor.
True, yeah, and
so that's what you see a lot is teams are able to get to the point, but they aren't able to capitalize, and the spawn advantage just is too huge.
Wait a minute, didn't we have another 2CP map that had a defensive spawn like that, then we reworked it? Looks at Blizzard for Horizon. You know, I'm looking at you, Blizzard, you hurt Horizon. I will never forgive.
Horizon is the worst map in the game. Don't at me.
I think you meant to put an asterisk and put best, you know. It's one of my personal favorites. I've loved it ever since I started this game. But also I love Brawl, and it's been prevalent on there most of its life. It and Volskaya.
Alright, just waiting on readies from both teams now.
Because we got a little bit of downtime, you know. Favorite off-season activity from the Owl. We actually got a coach for the Outlaws.
Did they actually not have one?
No, we just had one that wasn't great, and now we got the assistant coach from Vancouver. Hey,
Nice.
I'm down. And hydration, I'm down.
You just got the coach from Paris Eternal, the Defiant, so hopefully at least we know our floor is 3 and 4.
That's it. Anything's an upgrade after the end of the last season for Toronto.
What? Say that again, kinda.
Like almost anything's an upgrade at this point for Toronto after that last
Oh
stage.
my god. We were the worst team in the league for the last half of the season. Either that or Boston, probably.
Like if it wasn't for those two teams, Houston would have been down there, so I thank both of y'all for your sacrifice. We ain't
Alright,
panicking
readies
yet.
from both. Let's do this.
Traveling to Hanamura.
One more time. We'll probably see some more of that Reaper run here. Maybe even some sim strats. This map's been known for it on first point as of late.
Yeah, especially we've seen Nova do that one a lot. They love sim on 2CP and control maps. So I will be very surprised if Zaylaray isn't on the sim. Well, maybe he won't be on the sim for defense, but once the attack round comes around, I bet Zaylaray will be on the...
So, Travis is trying to get your attention, Kirby. He said he got 4 Torb hammer kills against my team. Thanks for letting me remember that, Travis.
You know, like,
Four
Wait.
Torb hammer kills.
I could see what?
Come on. Why couldn't you get 5? Like, come on.
Fantasy,
Oh,
hello.
Travis.
Thanks for joining in. Yes, I agree. Paris is better than Horizon. Not by
Okay.
much.
I agree.
But I
Wrong
agree.
And double wrong.
Optimus,
At least
hello.
created Bastion bunker
Paris
meta
looks
is
Nova
wrong.
left? Yeah.
At least Paris looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it created Bastion double shield. I don't think that's okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ryzen just gave us support Sombra for a while there.
Defend objective A.
But yeah, look at this. And Hopkins is gonna start on the sim. If you were correct, we'll see what way they want to go. Yep, look at that. They're teleporting right away onto the point. Sidonia explode. Oh no! Dash, what happened? Also, it was really fortunate for Papa Yahweh there was frozen, but Zayleray had to ice herself in. That's a good pick from side. That might be able to round. Oh, Sidonia already got a tire. Ooh. But good. Good. Wait, what happened there?
Fire strike.
Okay, fire strike. I didn't see it show up on the kill feed. But yeah, there you go. That is a statement first point take, saying that we are not done. Don't take us lightly. That's exactly what.
See all the Talon waiting on that left side, like, we know you're gonna teleport, try us.
That was Nova that did that.
Oh wait, yeah, wait. Yeah, I got the teams mixed up. I didn't notice we switched sides.
I'm sorry, I should have told you guys. We switched sides after the first map. They'll stay the same after this, though.
Really good sim wall, and look at that. That's a really nice shatter, because it actually shattered multiple people on the other side of the photon barrier, so the other side couldn't really do enough damage to Papa Yahweh. But yeah, look at these spawn advantage. I mean, Chicky's already back. Playing as Harissa. The slowest character in the game. Oh no! Oh, Dragon Runner. Oh no.
A little
Oh
overkill.
no.
Ripped the air. I'm confused, but also I think they could build it back up pretty quickly here with this hook and hold. You know, get a couple of quick picks.
Yeah. Kind of depends, and look at this. I mean, the Team Talon won't have ult advantage for a long time, so if there was a time to use an extra ult or two there, it was. They probably would have used it in this next team fight anyway.
Ooh, that was a massive
Or just
tire.
like that. Or just use the tire. That works.
Okay. This 4K right there is sending the remaining two back towards spawn.
That's kind of the problem with taking the side rotations into these tight hallways, is that if you get the Junkrat up to the high ground, I mean, the tire's going to be there in an instant, and there's nowhere to hide from it in the hallways.
Push top right, then you drop mid. Don't oh, okay. Double coalescence kill there by Panda.
Yeah, and it's a shame AGT Marvel used the grab, but Zayleray actually walled off the rest of the team from being able to progress on it, so good play from Zayleray to stop that grab from potentially turning the tide of that fight.
For your next team fight if you want to, unless you get some early picks, you got the Blizzard to guarantee a win. They have no defensive ult really.
Mm-hmm. And they don't have a diva, so they can't eat it.
Oh, there goes Sai getting hooked out of the window.
It's a good start, but they are gonna have to be careful. Zayleray's almost got the blizzard. But if they play this smart, That is a tough miss for Papa Yahweh. Picks are going back and forth. Picks are always going to favor the defense.
You gotta get that.
Oh wow, Sailor Ray had a nice ice to avoid Junkrat's passive. Yeah, Nova looks like they're gonna stabilize.
Yeah, no, that May is gonna be your biggest danger on, you know, trying to push in here. If they survive, they're gonna build up Blizzard, and once they do, that's it. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, Team Talon had the right idea, but Papa Yahweh sadly did not get anyone with the Shatter. They could have Shatter comboed with maybe the Dragons, because I think that's what the plan was. They maybe could have gotten even more with the Dragons than just a couple that they got.
Also, you're just gonna fund them right back in here for side. I've got that tire ready to go. You gotta be careful. It jumps on the prow.
Yeah, look at this ult advantage right now for Nova. Gotta hope that maybe you can build up a couple ults here for Team Talon and come back here. But look at Nova is doing an incredible job. They didn't overult there. They just let Zai use his tire. He started off with the double kill, so they knew they didn't have to use any more ults.
And now, by the time your opponents get back, you'll be within one fight. You can usually pull everything you got out in this next one and win.
Yeah, the big thing is you would have liked to see Killerbot get to the beat. He might, but it also might be a little too late, especially if he gets caught in the blizzard.
Or just for extra measure, why not?
Yeah, looks like they've pretty much got this, unless... Oh, and to add insult to injury, Killerbot trying to sustain himself for a longer team fight, but he just respawns to get back, gets killed.
Hey, Uncle Daddy, the score right now is 1-0 to Nova.
Score.
Line to the face. That's all it takes. Nova, though, got a pretty good chance here of at least getting that first point. They might be able to get the second here. It's only one tick, as they looked really good on defense this time around. Kind of wonder what Talon's going to use on their defensive, if they'll try to run a similar first point strat as they did on offense. Maybe with a Bastion instead, though.
Yeah, it's interesting because it honestly looked like Nova wasn't expecting the Sim teleport at all. They were very delayed coming back to the point to brawl on there. I almost wonder, Sailor, I think, tried to wall him off, but still got the Team Talon got through the teleporter, and so I wonder if maybe that wall actually obstructed their view and they weren't able to see that they were going to the point. So that's how Team Talon won that first fight. And they kind of learned from that they tried another sim strat again on point B, but it didn't work, and Nova learned from their mistakes. So see, yes, I was correct. Zaylaray will, of course, go for the sim.
Yeah, that sim is really good on first point.
99.9% certain they're gonna sim. We do have a defensive sim as well.
Yeah, sim showing both ways. We're also going to be seeing a Reaper and a Junk respectively on either side.
And we actually see Nova gonna go with the Orisa Ryan Zarya. It's a good opening pick on Zaylaray. Zaylaray trying to find a spot to get that teleporter. It's already a better start for Team Talon here. Of course, they'd love to just get the full hold and not have to worry about a draw, because then they're looking at needing to win the last two maps.
It looks like Team Talon was preparing for the sim strat. They're like, we ran it, they're probably going to run it into us. Let's just get up and shield burst them down. Don't give them room.
And they have the teleporter to go right back to point. You see Nova. That was a nice pin under the Mercy, and wow, just like that. God, we were just praising them for knowing that the Sim Strap, but they definitely did not react quick enough. Zayla put that teleporter in a great spot. Now we'll see. I don't think they're gonna get the snowball here. They don't have the ult yet to do it, but they have 5 minutes to do this, to get the one tick they need to take a 2-0 series lead.
Oh, the line pulled in, but they stayed in. Tried getting the kill on the tire. Oh, never mind, that's from
this tire. Only gets one. I believe that this push, well, might not get shut down because that Sidomia still can get the tire if he wants. See, he is low. That will likely be it for this team fight. Oh my goodness, look at this Moira hiding. Look at Token Panda. Team Talon doesn't know they're there. How easy of a stagger would this be?
I'm not.
I think AGT Marvel is a little... I don't think it should be used.
I gotta worry about that main thing now. I don't like it. Now Ryan's just swinging away on the field.
Could pick up the rat though, they won't have the immortality field. Oh, either team wants the immortality field. Yo, dash, turn this around. I think they actually might. It's gonna be close. You're gonna have a huge spawn advantage. There we go. Yep. You're gonna do it. That's exactly what I'm talking about with Hanamura. You know, it doesn't take very long for even a McCree to get in position for like a Deadeye or something.
Manelli, it's 1-0 to Nova right now. This is the second map.
That's Jibbo, by the way.
Oh. Hello.
I just noticed something. Grab is going to be ready on the side of Nova here. They almost got Tyre again, and even got an axe in there if you want to save up for Bob. But oh.
That's a good opening pick on the Sidomia because the thing that might be able to save them is the supercharger coming up for Papa Yahweh. Actually see that Zayla is going to swap to that hash. Go for the long range hit scan. We'll see who wins this sniper battle and hopping in for Zayla.
Kind of poking at each other at the moment. No one really pushing up. There we go. Now we got to fight on the point as the bongo is released on the defensive end.
Look at the Sinomia's already got a pick. Maybe went a little aggressive there and got taken out by his counterpart. It's kind of close. They have both healers, so they're actually sustaining on the point here and letting Zayla just try and get picks from the high ground. Spawns are coming in for Team Talon though. There's the grab.
I'd say don't matter if you get that immortality. That dynamite is going to help Ash build up ult real quick.
Yeah, Bob's up. Both DPS ults are almost online. This could be it right here. No one's even looking at Sidomia right now. He's going to move. He's actually going to retreat. They're going to maybe go for one final team fight, but both the ult advantages maybe swing a little bit in Nova's favor. Big thing though is if Kaimor can get a big immortality field to stop this tire.
60 seconds remaining.
Kaimor's got to be disciplined with this immortality field.
This is a huge spot. Both DPS souls are ready to go here, but if you can stop the tire, you can work together to take out the Bob.
See, Dash is actually going to initiate. Ooh, and Rat almost able to beat that. The sound barriered off, but looks like Nova's going to back up and really try and get this final team fight with their DPS ults. They were content with losing a couple to the tire as long as they don't have to worry about it for this next team fight. Big thing though is that Ant Hopkins can put a big Dragon Strike into this close quarters section. Yeah, they're just gonna go down the middle. There it is. There's the tire, here it comes. Going back and forth. Dragon Runner getting on the point with a Fire Strike and charge kill. Here comes Killerbot. And Blue Rat not able to make it. Wow, Nova. They were patient. That was incredibly smart by them to disengage after they lost 2 to the tire. They knew they weren't gonna win that fight even with the beat, so they backed up, made sure that those 2 DPS ults got value, which they did. Yeah, Kaimor he threw down the immortality field and saved a couple people, but was not able to save himself and Killerbot on the brig.
That's rough right there for Team Talon. You had it up until the very end, and then just the execution of those ults got big value, and no amount of spawn advantage is going to save you there.
Also, yeah, Dragon Runner just getting a huge Fire Strike kill and then a pin. Like, that's just one way to immediately just win a team fight right there. If your tank can get you 2 kills.
However, with that, entering halftime, I gotta go to a scrum, but it was wonderful getting the cast and commentate with both of y'all.
Okay.
Thanks, Chubby.
Hope the game goes well. I will catch y'all later.
See ya.
See you later.
Let me see if anybody's available. Maybe we could get somebody else in here. I'm kind of zoning out on my end. I would not be a good conversationalist.
Well, I can always try and do both.
Let's see here. Uncle Daddy, maybe I do need you today. Are you still in Twitch? Let's see here.
Jibba's in chat too.
Let me see if I can get a hold of her.
Well, at least we got half time to figure this out.
Yeah.
Well, as we creep into the second half, Team Talon definitely played a lot better there on Hanamura than they did on Rialto, so we'll see if they can win Numbani here and give themselves a chance to finish with a tie here. Do we swap the teams? Like, will Team Talon get to defend first? No, not this time.
Yeah, we just swap after the first and second maps. And halftime
Okay.
just kind of, that wasn't a planned thing, but it's just kind of been a reoccurring theme over the last week and a half. So I figure I'd just offer it, let everybody have a chance to stretch their legs for a minute, and then come back. It does look like Jib is going to join
Technically,
us.
even if there isn't really a break, you know, it is still half time. Like 2 maps down, 2 to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the other thing about Nova to talk about is, you know, how deep their roster is and how good that just swapping people out, you get the same results. Like, Safety Foam does great on the Lucio on Rialto, and then Token Panda comes out and plays really well on a variety of different healers. He played some Brig there at one point, or was that Blue Rat on the Brig? I think played some Baptiste, some Moira, like... And you can have players come in and they don't miss a beat. They play as well as your starting lineup. And you know, for Nova, it's like they don't necessarily have a starting lineup. You know, they just give different maps different looks. Obviously, they wanted to start Safety Foam on Rialto because Safety Foam is a fantastic Lucio.
Yeah, those boops were gross on the bridge.
Excellent, excellent map. So we will see how Team Talon responds. I actually do think they're on Hanamura. I think Dash actually slightly outplayed Sidomia there. So if they can potentially, if Team Talon can swing that DPS battle in their favor, you know, because Sidomia and Zaylor have just been putting huge amounts of pressure with their burst. They are just going full on burst. They haven't played much aside from Reaper, Junkrats. Zaylor obviously started with the Sim on their attack on Hanamura, and then went to Ash.
Mm-hmm.
And then one thing that's always good about Nova is you see Sidomia being very aggressive, but his team is right there behind him, ready to save him if the going gets tough. And that's tough to do because you spend a lot of resources to kill Sidomia, but that's not even a guarantee. But you spend all those resources, and there's the rest of the team just ready to pounce on the mistakes that you make.
Yeah, his Reaper on that Rialto map, he would dive in real deep, and you would think, you know, oh my gosh, he's so low, he's 1, you know, and all of a sudden, nope, I'm back.
But hey, you know. Pair of healers that.
Oh,
do
Uncle Daddy did join.
Nice.
Hello.
So we will have two commentators.
Oh,
hi.
Okay, I had someone else coming, but
Oh,
are you okay to commentate for 2 maps?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Who's winning?
You know,
Nova.
Nova's up. Yeah, Nova took the first 2 maps.
Oh, nice.
Convincing on Rialto, but very close on Hanamura.
All right, we're ready on our
I was
end.
watching a little bit of the Hanamura. I popped in here and there.
All right, just waiting for everybody to give me the ready signal, and we'll get started on the second half.
What happened to your other commentators?
He had to. Did he have a scrim that he had to skate off to? Because we started late.
Yeah,
he wasn't expecting
what
this
he
map
said.
to go this late. Yeah.
Yeah, we started pretty late. Because the other match that was started at like 5 or whatever went on kind of long. So, but the show must go on. Now we see safety foam coming in for blue rats. They are just kind of shifting in and out. They're healers. We'll see how. We'll see if they can continue this excellent healer play flexibility that we've seen so far from them this match.
Alright, we got Nova's ready. We're just waiting for Talon. Looks like one person is still away from his controller for just a moment. So okay, they're ready now. My fingers will work. There we go.
Traveling to
Hey, Kirby, thanks for following the stream.
No problem. No problem. I hadn't followed it yet.
initiating match.
We'll see if we can see a similar quick point take that Team Talon had last time. Did a pretty good job. Used a nice sim strat. Take point A on Hanamura. We'll see if they can get the payload moving here on Numbani. Numbani can be a very tough hybrid map to get that first point roll, and so
Ready for battle.
to take it quickly is gonna be huge. Especially considering how easy the streets phase is.
Attackers
No
incoming
Symmetra
in
this
30
time.
seconds.
And said they're gonna. And Hopkins has kind of had a DPS carousel so far, playing a lot of different heroes. Now gonna be on the Tracer. So kind of medium dive right now. We'll see what Killerbot wants to play here. Potentially breaking out the Zen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tracer's
Nova's
in
back.
a really
Under
good
there.
spot right now.
Defend objective A.
Nova's back to a double shield. They started off their attack on Rialto with double shield. They played it to perfection, so we'll see if Talon can figure out their mistakes. Bust through this double shield. They don't really have any bunker DPS that they have to worry about, like Bastion or Steam Torb, so no,
Just
and
spamming
Hopkins.
Junkrat.
And Hopkins can maybe get in here and harass them up on this high ground. Kind of a battle of high grounds right now. It's a good pull.
Good thing about Tracer now is she's even further out of McCree's flashbang range.
Yeah, so she doesn't get as hard countered anymore.
Yeah.
Slowly getting back into that spot where Tracer might actually be somewhat viable.
It's going back and forth.
And Hopkins is doing a pretty good job so far on this Tracer, but
Yeah,
like I know Dash wasn't able to win the Junkrat battle, and Zaylare's already gonna have the ult ready to go. Cytomia does as well.
jeez.
See if Ant Hopkins, probably gonna get Pulse Bomb here, can take someone out really quickly, especially Zaylare, before they could even use one of these DPS ults.
Oh, there it is.
Zaylare's gonna shut it
triple.
down back. Yeah,
Seen that coming.
just
And Hopkins.
excellent job from Zaylare, doing a all match, just finding sneaky spots, sneaky high ground locations that you never know where
Already
the
at-
tire's coming from.
Already
Yeah,
at
they
40% too.
They didn't even see the tire coming down before it got the triple kill, so. And another good thing about Nova is they're all disciplined. Like, that's the only ult they needed to use.
Yeah. They've been a team forever though, haven't they?
Well, yeah. Just overall, they're better. They've been good at that.
Yeah.
Time to read my APM.
They got really good communication, it seems like.
Yeah, and it's a nice trap by Vela. Full spawn doesn't hit.
Went right in between the Moira and the Junkrat.
Sailor actually lapping Dash in terms of tire. Dash can still use his. Turn this fight on. Here it comes. That's a
Oh,
great
he should have waited that out.
Got a little
Tire
impatient
lasts
there.
longer than Junk or Lucio ult.
I almost wonder if Nova's maybe over-ulting this time around. They only have 40 seconds left, so they probably can get away with it. They still have the Gravitic Flux and Supercharger. And has Kaimur been on the Mercy this whole time? I haven't seen a lot of reses. They're
I don't think so.
not really able to find good spots. Nova doing a great job at getting the picks in spots that they can't intentionally res them from.
Lucio got him off high ground.
Anything else can happen, and Hopkins does have the pulse bomb and does get one. That time falls to the
Oh, it's only him.
passive. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oof.
Yeah,
No ticks.
yeah, full hold. That was their chance. Ant Hopkins would love to have that one back.
0-0. Switching sides.
Oh, Manelli with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much.
Initiate.
Who else?
Thank you,
Optimus.
Jibba.
Thanks for the follow. We appreciate it.
And now that pretty much does it. Nova will take home this win.
Even with the draw, too.
Yep.
Wait, how did your game go, Boba?
Ready for battle.
There's a reason I got a headache, man.
Aw.
No, you know what? It's a great match. I feel we did pretty well, but it didn't end up in our favor. Yeah, Cosmic Omnix did take it 4-0 against the Demons today, so...
Incoming in 30 seconds.
That's rough. Alright. Know how that feels.
Well, that match is over
no,
now. Now
thanks.
it depends on how you respond and how you
Yep.
fix your mistakes and come back the next week.
Yeah, we've definitely got some
Ooh,
good
breaking out the wheel.
good game tape to look at, so we'll just improve from here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I was cheering you on in the Twitch chat.
Attackers incoming.
Thanks.
Seen a couple of big shatters you had.
I try. Couple of them were luck shatters, but yeah.
No, everything's calculated, man.
Getting to the game now, we see Team Talon actually gonna go for double shield here, and it's gonna be a Solver battle. Ash already gets taken down though. Yeah, Nova's gonna aggress immediately on this.
Yeah. Oh,
A little
5v5 right now.
got too far ahead of himself. Sai did there.
I like to see more and more Widowmakers popping up now.
Yeah. Let's see. And Hopkins kind of on this low ground dive by Dragon Runner right now. No team is really getting anything so far. So. But here comes Sidomia. Team Talon didn't get the picks fast enough. Now here, yep, Sidomia is gonna probably turn this fight around like he's done a lot over this series.
Yeah, that's it.
And they had a chance to.
That's it.
Team Talon had a chance to win that team fight outright, but neither team really aggressing there. Nova did a good job at sustaining that long team fight. Waited for Sai to get back.
Yeah, it was a triple kill.
this is what we're talking about. Like the team Talon didn't even know he was there, and the tire went off before the voice line was even over. Like, you can't react fast enough. So excellent positioning by Sailor A. So do we play it out, play the fourth map?
Who left? Yeah, we do
Oh
play
yeah,
the
we
fourth map.
watched.
Okay.
Somebody left.
Looks like
Unless the teams don't want to. If the teams don't want to, that's understandable as well. But they have the opportunity.
And Hopkins left.
Oh.
Hopefully he comes back. Cause I want to see one more map. Let's. Yeah, cause they can, maybe they are just a better team on control. Sometimes that happens, So, but if you're able to get yourself, a 3-1, that is a hell of a lot better than a 4-0. It gives you some positive things to work on, and map differential is key. It's a 2-map swing. Every map that you win is a 2-map swing. So.
Looks like Talon is opting to skip the fourth map.
Okay. So do we give out MVPs here?
You know what? We usually do interviews for like a minute or two. No MVPs by us. We let the league vote on that.
Okay.
Let me just double check and make sure. Let me see. He said he doesn't think Ant's gonna get back on. So, oh yeah, there goes 2. I'm pretty sure they're done. So, all right, yeah. So that's a 4-0 to Nova.
I wanted to see Busan.
Dude, let's see if anybody from Nova wants to interview. Just a very important. It's just a minute or two. It's not like
yeah.
It's not too long.
No, we're gonna start the podcast style interview. We'll have a bunch of different segment games that we're gonna play. Let's get this going.
I just lost my chat channel here. There we go. Okay, let's see if anybody wants to pop in. Psy and Blue. Okay. Oh, why does this do this? Can either one of you invite them into the group? Because it's not giving me the option. Oh, I can get Blue.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
invited him.
Okay.
I can invite people. The only person I can't invite is Psy. So who are we interviewing?
Psy and Blue.
Okay.
Did you get them?
I invited him.
Okay, perfect. Pull up the schedule for next week too.
Have it on hand for once.
Blue, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Wait
I'm
for
sorry
some.
if I'm quiet.
It's okay. No problem.
You're quiet after a win? You gotta be going, yeah! Like,
Well, no, because half my team is always like, you're too quiet, we can't hear you, and then, like, the other half is like, you're, like, breathing into the mic.
Wait,
So,
Sai, hello.
Into the mic again. Hello. Howdy.
Hello. Good. Hey, well, congratulations on your win, guys.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good
awesome
game.
showing.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start to the season for us.
So, you know, I always do this every time I interview. I have a list of questions typed out, and then I forgot to save the document. So I'm kind of at a loss here. So, yeah, that was. Oh, you guys had a bye last week, right? I was gonna say that was a big change from last week.
We
but
didn't. That was our
you
first.
didn't play last
that was
week.
our first match for us.
It's
Yeah.
a huge change from last week, from not
Had to sit
playing
and
to
watch the teams.
4-0ing.
It was kind of useful, honestly. We got to watch Talon play last week, get a bit of inside info.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of useful getting the week off to, you know, see how the teams are, see what the opposition's like, you know.
Absolutely. So
Must be nice.
must be nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we got some scrims in, we got some good practice down.
Hey, but
Yeah.
now it's all a grind from here. Your bye week is.
Yeah, bye week's gone now. In and
Yeah.
out every week. We're gonna give it our all. I think it should be a good season for us. So.
Awesome. Well, you guys have
Boba.
who do you have next week?
Good.
Let's see. Here.
I can't
You guys are playing the
remember.
Death Dealers next week, so that
yeah,
should be a
Death
great
Dealers.
match.
They just
Death-
won yesterday, didn't they, as well, I think. So.
They did just win yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Could be an
absolutely.
interesting game, then. Could be good for us, yeah. I'm
Sweet.
sure we'll get some good preparation for that down, so hopefully give you guys a good show next week too.
Yeah, my team has a bye next week, so I'll be looking forward to a good show. That's for sure.
Alright, sweet. We'll definitely try and impress.
We'll try and put on a good show.
Awesome. Well, I think that's about it for all of my off-the-cuff questions / comments. Does anybody else have anything better to go off of?
Yeah, I kind of want to hear from you two. What do you guys think went well in this game?
We've been working a lot on focusing targets, and I think we did really well this game. Like, there was a couple times where we weren't, and you could kind of see that we like lost our pace and like had to reset, but then we were able to get back on track.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We've been working pretty hard with a lot of scrims recently. We've been trying to practice on our communication quite a lot because it's potentially been a bit of a weak thing for us recently in the past, but we're definitely making big improvements in that, we feel. So just making sure we work together too, and making sure we play comps that complement each other, the heroes we play.
Yeah, and I'll comment on your communication skills. Like, I loved on Hanamura when you got shut down with like 45 seconds left. You didn't aggress further. You moved back and then used the DPS ults on the next fight and won Hanamura off of that. So
yeah,
that was definitely one of the highlights.
I was definitely shouting. I think that people were to pull back. I was like, "Get out!
Yeah.
Come on!" Yeah, just making sure we actually did the full reset because we had the time.
Yeah.
Obviously, that did.
I
prove
know a
important in
couple
that
of us
match.
were doubting that we would make it on time. And
Yeah,
like, no,
everyone's like,
we got it. We got it.
We got this. Yeah, we got this. Just making sure we actually had a plan for that fight, making sure we plan our fights in advance. Trying to work better on our ult usage as well, trying to not overuse. We did a couple of times when we could have probably saved ults, but in general I think we're doing pretty good at that, so...
Oh, and was it Dragon Runner that popped the whole hog? Wasn't it on Hanamura?
Oh, right.
That was an accidental click, that one.
Okay.
He didn't mean to, he was just like, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, he's just like, well, that happened.
Yeah.
Because at first it kind of looked like he was solo ulting the Doomfist. So that's like...
Yeah, he just kind of,
I mean,
just a bit of a mispress there.
sometimes you
that's-
have to solo ult people.
Right,
That's
yeah,
true.
sometimes
And
just for
then
fun.
it ended up working out. You stayed strong on the defense there on Hanamura, so...
Yeah, they did take us by surprise on Hanamura actually with the sim strat.
Yeah,
and
that was a
aggression
really
of it.
good teleport
They
strat.
forced, yeah, we were a bit unprepared for that honestly, and they took point and we struggled to get back into that. And I tried to get a Riptide and it got shut down instantly, and that was sad. But yeah, they did really good honestly. It was a shame we couldn't do map 4 really, but it's okay.
No,
Awesome.
that was all the questions that I had. So
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for popping in and chit chatting with us.
No
We'll look
worries.
forward to
No
your
problem.
match next week with the Death Dealers.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it too. Thank you for casting our game for us.
Hey,
Yeah, no
no problem.
Hope it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, Twitch, that's where we're going to end it now. Thanks for tuning in. Game time announcements will roll out. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. Hopefully tonight, though. So, we'll look to see you then. Thanks. Push the right button here.